Okay guys, so welcome to today's video where I want to touch on using TradingView as a trading platform to really build a community of traders that can follow your analysis on the live markets. You can also get in contact with other people using a platform. You can get trade ideas from the community of people on this platform. And of course, you can then look at the charts of the assets you want to trade. So whether that be commodities like oil, gold, or silver, platinum, or whether you want to trade forex, like the currency pairs Euro USD, British Pound, JPY, for an example, or whether you want to trade stock market indices like the S&P 500 or the UK FTSE 100, or whether you want to come in here and get chart analysis of cryptos, for example, like Bitcoin or Ethereum. This platform literally has everything in one place, and you have the mobile phone desktop application available also to download. So once you come to the Hunt screen, guys, you're going to see a bunch of options which you can go through in your own time. But what I want to really show you is, first of all, the charting software, which is really good for when you want to analyze how to look at the market. So once you subscribe to the certain subscription that you're going to use of this service, you can come to the right hand corner and you can choose the amount of screens you want to look at when you're looking at the platform, for an example. So as you can see, I have 4 screens set up at this moment in time, and I can change this if I want to a 2 screen setup, for an example, or if I want to pay attention to 1 screen at the time, I can. So for an example, here is a US stock market. Now we can change what the asset that we want to look at. So we can change this to Euro USD up here, for an example. We can choose the time frame. We got a daily chart. I can change this to a weekly chart. I can change this if I want to then to a monthly chart, or if I want to trade a smaller time frame, I can go down to a 5-minute chart, for an example. And you can adjust the screen by clicking on the right hand side and scrolling up, and that will then adjust the screen based on your time frame, for an example. So again, you can move down to the daily charts, and once you do change the time frame, you'll then have to come on the right hand side and just adjust by clicking on the right hand side of scrolling up and down, and it will move the chart exactly how you want it. So that's really good. You have different types of charts. You could change the chart to a line chart if you wanted it to be. I prefer candlesticks, which is really good. And also some really cool features is, for an example, let's say I want to look at the correlation between different assets. So let's say we know that gold is very closely correlated, for an example, to the US bond yield on a 10-year treasury. So if we get the US 10-year bond yield, we can literally put it on the same chart and we can see the correlation between the two. So for an example, when bond yields go higher, gold prices always decline, and you can literally put them on top of each other to see correlation between different assets. So this is what this plus sign allows you to do. It allows you to put chart on top of other charts, which is really good because, for an example, if I was to show you the Australian stock market, what you can see is when you're looking at the Australian stock market, if you put the US stock market on top of the Australian stock market, they literally move hand in hand with each other, and you can literally go back over decades and see this playing out really closely in the markets. And of course, if you understand the correlation, then that's how you can generate ideas of looking at certain stock markets to get ideas in other stock markets, for an example. So again, guys, when you come in here, you have loads of different things that you can search for. So again, indices, you can search for cryptos, you can search for forex currency pairs. It has a whole entire catalog of stuff to look at, including stocks, which is really cool. And then again, you can come and have a fiddle with these features up here. But what's really good is that, for an example, let's say you want to look at the price of the Australian stock market going above the current level, and you want to be indicated by this platform that price has got to this level, you can go to the right hand side, you can click plus, for an example, you can add an alert. So you can add an alert to tell you when the market's going to get to this price, and now this will trigger, and you'll also get a notification on your mobile phone, for an example, when this happens. So on the right hand side, you have all the charted software, so you can look at how much this asset has gone up in price or down in price, for an example. There's loads of different charting tools that you find on most platforms. Is here, for an example. So if you want to look at using technical analysis, draw trend lines, it's really easy. You can come have a look on the right hand side and just have a look at all the tools that are available. Now, what's really cool about this place is the online community. So you can, for an example, come to the right-hand side and look at which streams that other traders have put on this platform. And I think this platform has millions of traders that are signed in. So for an example, you can come and watch live webinars of other people. You can have conversations with other people who use this platform to get trade ideas if you wanted to. You can also see, you can join groups and have a look at what people are talking about in the markets, which is really cool if you want to meet new people and share ideas. And then when you publish your own ideas, which you can do videos for, your video ideas will come up in this column here. And how you do that is you can literally go to publish and record a new idea, and you press the screen and share, and then it will start recording this video now, and then I can then record a video analysis, stop the video, and then it will load up. For an example, you can press next, continue to publish. You could talk about your idea here, write the description of your idea, talk about which way you're trading, which catalog is it, technical, fundamental, and then you can literally even link it to your YouTube, publish your idea, and they'll actually then go to your profile. So when people come to your page, they can see ideas that you have posted, which is really cool, in effect. Also, again, if you're trading, guys, you have economic calendars, of course, for news events in the market. So you can literally look in real time to see what events are scheduled to come out for the trading day ahead. And then again, as I was talking about the alarms that you placed in the markets, you also have all the alarms that you would have traded or put in place to trigger, to tell you when markets are moving. You also have them all here to tell you what's going to happen. So when you go to the home screen, guys, again, when you go to the home screen, you can then have a look at all the different stuff that you can see on the home screen. So you can look at the indices, for an example. You can look at the different brokers, which you can actually trade directly on the platform, which I would just say, if you go through stock markets, you can look at different stocks, for an example. You could follow people, people's pages, and on your own profile, when I was showing you about sharing your own ideas, they would then come to, for an example, when you're looking at my profile, they will be here and your ideas will publish, and then you can get people to start to follow you, for an example, how many people like your videos, what's your reputation, and the more you post, the more people will start to generate, you will start to generate a following, which will obviously be good for you if you're using this platform. So guys, I would come have a look at this platform. It is amazing. I highly recommend it. It's a phenomenal platform, especially on the mobile application as well. So just download TradingView to your mobile phone. You can literally do everything I've just shown you on your mobile phone, obviously apart from recording live content. But it is a great platform for you to use. So sign up, get yourself on a free trial, and then enjoy all the features. There's different price plans, but it's really beneficial, and I would highly recommend if you're trading. A lot of the professional traders I mean all use TradingView because the charting software is just so advanced, and it's really good and easy to use, and the support team is really helpful. You can message them by email, and they'll literally answer any of your questions. So hope you've enjoyed that, guys. That's a quick preview for TradingView. Thank you.